So on the left side, it was like the downside, earning money in all these different kind of ways. So every time I try to make some money, I had to put in more hours. I had to get another job. I know people can relate to this. Find another side hustle. But I always had to be there. So when I got into this, it was nice to find something, find out that I don't have to be broker every day that I wake up. Because money was working against me. It wasn't working for me. So when I began to make my first sale of a product, or somebody was able to tap into one of our, services, I was happy because I didn't have to be there to actually make the money, because I had connected them with the community. And that's a big piece too, which I'll get to in a minute. So the general principle is this. I'm going to put all the bad stuff on myself and say, like my coach said to me, D, you probably doing well in your job as a landscaper. But as for me, I couldn't stand going in my, engineering job after day, knowing how much I will make in a year before the year even began. Or in my case, when I got my check, I knew exactly that it was spent before I even signed it and put it in the bank. Okay? So that's just the way I was living. And to a point, I'm still not where I want to be, but thank God I'm not where I used to be. With this information, I opened my eyes to think a lot differently about how to handle my money, how to make sure that I'm afloat every single week, every single month, those kinds of things. So the good idea is that in terms of talking about developing ongoing incomes and freeing up time is a likely thing for me. So what I would do with my extra time or pipeline income is what I was really looking for. Didn't know it at the time, but that's what all that extra side hustles were for, to get that extra stream of income. So the purpose of me explaining that cash flow quadrant is just to help you understand that, you probably have needs either in the time department or with respect to income. But most people, if honest, would admit to a need for more time or both. Okay, so let's talk about next the 45-year plan that everybody seems to be on at this point. Most of us that work and things like that. Now, the 45-year plan demonstrates support for the life Kiyosaki claims the people on the left side of the cash flow quadrant experience. Okay, so before this program came along, and it gave me a better way, there was a graph when I saw this at the Tuesday night open, which starts at 8 o'clock. If you're interested in going to see that in your area, doesn't matter what town or state you're from, there's always an open meeting going on to give you further information on how, this works and things like that. So I would definitely be very happy to give you that information as well, and when the next one, and who their speakers are going to be and what their testimonies will be as well. But this diagram here, it clearly shows that to be false for 95% of the people who are stuck in the financial matrix. Okay, so we got a graph that says 45-year plan at the top. On the left side, we got income. Underneath, we have the ages of 20 to 70, putting on the fact that most of us start out working at 20 years old or 18 or younger to be looking to retire, I'll say about 70 years old, maybe 60, depending on what that retirement clearly states. Also, people tend to spend a lot more time planning their next vacation than they do their future financial futures. And this graph got me thinking long term. So the biggest thing to understand about the 45-year plan is not only does it take 45 years to complete, but even at the end of 45 years, except in very, very rare cases, one still doesn't get to live the life of one's dreams. So the time is gone, and then the dreams never showed up. So now we're going into things that we don't really need to go into, and we're wasting a lot of time on things that we shouldn't, because we don't have the financial matrix understanding of what this 45-year plan is doing to us as personally and professionally, and also socially, in society. So I want to let you know that in the offense section of the financial fitness program, we're going to learn, and we are learning all about getting off the 45-year plan and how to create assets that can bring in residual pipeline income and the different types available. And I also learned things like why investing in yourself is the best investment. So that open meeting on Tuesday night is the best investment you'll ever make. The importance of business ownership and what types to own, because we could own a whole lot of businesses, but if we still working on that 45-year plan, we need to change some things. And what, when, and how much to invest, we also teach, and how to retire early with passive income. So I'm going to take a small break, and when I come back, we're going to do a short, quick activity, which is fun for me, and some fun that I've seen others do this as well. And this is also something that we see in our open meetings when we talk, our want circle versus income circle. And, I can explain that most people in life have a want circle that represents all their goals, dreams, and hopes for their life. And at the same time, we are faced with income circle or reality circle. So in the vast majority of these cases, the two circles bear no resemblance to each other. Our want circles are usually enormous, and our income circles are often paltry by comparison. So I want to let you guys know that in the financial fitness program, we're going to be able to get a specific and feel in your want circle and set up a game plan to achieve those things. So we call this reality, today's reality, and tomorrow's dreams, such as no debts, a new home, a brand new car, early retirement, mom home with kids, or travel with kids. That's what I want to do. Contributions to charity, vacations and travel, your own business, and security. So don't touch that dial. I'll be right back. Yeah, welcome back, y'all, to the Boss Ladies Live Radio Show, the Life Business Review. Just going over some things and what the life business is all about, how the financial fitness program guides you in the right direction into getting your dream. So, a very important part of what we do is find out what people truly desire deep in their hearts. I don't care what it is. It could be music. It could be artistry, filming, television, radio, hairdos, nails, clothing lines, shoe lines, whatever you want. We want to know what that is. And we're going to put a system together to help you through the financial fitness program, what those desires may be, and get you to the next Tuesday open. 8 o'clock. Everywhere, all across America. There's no reason why you can't show up. Unless you're on tonight, you really can't make it. This is the great night to be on, and it's pre-recorded after this goes off live. So I don't want to rush past this part. I want to get you thinking about some possibilities, Let me make some suggestions. What about time? Getting your time back. Travel. Where do you want to go? Who do you want to meet? What do you want to do? What kind of home do you want? And if you already own one, do you want to fix it up? Do you want to remodel? What kind of car do you want to drive? What kind of toys you want to have? What kind of charities you want to donate to? What family members are struggling with their finances? You can help them get out of debt, etc. So, if we can talk about that, I can help you be well on your way with the team of mine. See why the financial fitness program and being a business member makes sense for you. So I want you to remember something. We're not in a business of getting people to do something. We're in the business of helping them get their dreams. So if I can't discover what you really want, I'm not successful without, the leverage to help you do the things necessary to succeed. So I don't want you to get twisted and tied up in, okay, she's just doing this because she want to make money off of me. No, don't get me mixed up with people that don't want to see you succeed. I'm not in a taking position. That's not in my heart to do. And when I got into this, I was heartfelt about it. I immediately started thinking about people that I could help out to reach into as well as helping myself. And we got enough division in society as it is. It's time to build one another up and find out what's our desires in our heart, that we've delighted in the Lord for, but they just won't seem to come out, or we don't know where to begin. And this is the place that I must say, by experience and being in this 2 years, this helped me develop this podcast, be a better musician, a better songwriter, to make me not give up and quit when things get hard. It's teaching me how to deal with people, how I can understand myself while doing that as well. Like I said, I could stay up all night and just tell you, my income has, really boosted up these last 2 years. I couldn't say 2 years ago that I have an extra $150 coming through my, life every month. That I don't have to call someone and ask them to borrow money to